Alright, here we go. We're going right in. Avalon Lefay, Manchester. Oh, I forgot to do my voice warm-up exercises. And my pronunciation exercises, rip. Percival! We're back! Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound. Congratulations on another job well done. Otoria, Hino. I think everyone in Britain must have heard that the bell of pilgrimage ringing. As your exclusive Knight Rider, I too would be happy about this success. I'm trying to give him like a nasally voice, he's a horse. On a different subject, did you happen to pick me up a souvenir? I don't know if you remember this. But it was no easy feat for us ferry horses to transport you all from Londinium to Gloucester in about half a day. Of course we remember. Here you go. 2-in-1 hair, restorer, and a suntan oil. I found it at a shady looking hole in the wall. Wait, what? Found it at a shady looking hole in the wall. It's just one of many different Magecraft trinkets being sold there now, thanks to Arturia's previous escapades. Hair restore for a horse? There's no need to hide it. I already know you're a fashionable fairy who cares a great deal about his appearance. Be honest. Aren't you itching to change your look now that Otoria's done the same? You're a great fairy, Oberon. A shady-looking hole in the wall, you say. Sounds like the perfect place to be. Alright, now that Red's spirits have been lifted, what say we head back to Londinium? Wait, Red Hair has boobs? He does have boobs. Everyone has boobs these days. Even you have boobs on you just haven't looked yet. Next on our list is Oxford's Bell. Once we ring that, this war will really kick into high gear. Actually, there's something else we should take care of first. Would you mind if we changed the venue so we could discuss our future plans a little more privately? Oh, that? Huh. Okay then. Why don't we try going into those woods over there, away from the highway? The boobs in your heart are flat. Exactly. Maybe your current boobs are flat. Damn. Sorry about that. I had no idea this forest was actually a Moor's nest. Oberon. Please stand back, fairies. The Round Table Army will handle this. No need to worry about us. Those Moors won't be so much as touch me. Whoa, he's gone all red now. Won't be so much as to touch me. I am Ridgerbit, the fairy steed of flame. See for yourselves how my bloody burns. And my body burns even. I thought I said bloody then. It always takes me a while to get into the reading mood. Come, Sir Percival, Lady Gareth. Let us demonstrate what the Knights of the Round Table truly aspire to. Wait, where's Gareth's armor? She took his armor off. The boobs in my heart are blood. That is justice. What are we against? Avenger. Avenger. Good day. Well, I guess his heart burns too if he's on flame everywhere, yeah. Oh, bro. Can you stop with these formations, please? Every single node is a formation! A formation change, Ree! So, any cavalry class is basically rubbish against these things. Can I get you out? Horseman! I can move Horseman out, okay. Actually, if we can do our cast story, because Percy was actually really good at the arts loopies, right? He's really good at the loopy arts. The arts loopage. These formations things are a pain in the ass, right? It's like every single time you have to spend like 20 minutes setting up your team. 20 fucking minutes! Language, I'm sorry. 20 minutes. Let's put you in there because it's funny. Alright. Let's go with that. I go get noms. How about you go get me noms too? Get me some noms, Arnie. Get me some noms. Two waves. Oh wait, why can't we use Percival's MP? Fuck. I just got screwed. Bro, we literally unlocked his NP. Why can he... is it because it like drains his life force every time he uses it? Is that why? Well, this is a scuff setup now then. Thank you, Percival. Thank you, Percy. Appreciate it, my guy. In that case... guess... PP, did you check the opponent classes? I did, yes. They were Berserker and Avenger. I always check the classes. I wanted to use Percy because Percy is a cavalry, so he's not weak to Avengers, and he also gets to loot pretty well, right? When I saw the Avengers, like, oh heck no, why? Nani? Oh man, 600. Dude, that's annoying. That happens so much to me the last like 3 or 4 days in FGO. A mob's left alive with like sub 600 health. Golly gosh darn it, that's very annoying. Golly gosh darn it. Gonna do that. Golly gosh darn it, that's so annoying, that is. Yeah, I need to level up my Kiara, because my Kiara is immune cancer, right? And she's AoE Summer Kiara. Is Summer Kiara immune cancer? I think she is, right? I might level her up tonight, so she's ready for like Mondays, because you get a lot of Avengers in this last bout. There are a lot of them. A lot of Avengers, mate. A lot of Avengers. It's a bit of a waste, but give charges to Percy. Around the Caliban! This last node is gonna be pretty Pain Pecco. Pain Pecco. The wording kind of weirdly chosen, yeah. Goka Ganai. Ikario. Oh wait, that's a point. I need to check something. Oh. I think I ended up using Janako for this fight. I don't have Janako. Janako. Atropia Palooza. That's cute. Does he have his attack buff still? He does. That wasn't bad damage. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh, he's asleep. Why is he asleep? Is he asleep forever? One turn. Yeah, boy. Yeah, but I'm just gonna buff. These two guys taunt. He has, but he have the anti-enforcement buff, right? He's gonna buff themselves. Yo, what's up, cutie? Chen, I've got War Thunder installed for later, my guy. I'm excited to play with you today, son. I'm going to be doing my new stream schedule today because I have to go and feed my brother's dogs later. So we'll be streaming till like 5:30. Then I'll take like an hour and a half off, go and eat some, feed my brother's dogs, and we'll come back for a late night stream because I have the house to myself today, so I can stream all day. I can stream all day, and we're gonna stream for long, long hours. I slept really well last night, so well, kind of really well. I mean, I feel good. I had a lot of disturbance. I woke up like 4 times during the night, but I feel good right now. I don't feel like bad. I kind of felt ill last night. I think it was because I was just so exhausted though. I really love this game, man. This game is great. I just wish the gacha wasn't so bad. I'm still stinging over that. My personal budget is in shambles because of Oberon, Boberon. I gotta sell some of my cards tomorrow. I keep forgetting to do it. I've got like 300 euro worth of cards I think to sell from Vanguard. I keep forgetting to do it though. Yeah, he's gonna keep his ult here though. Chen, I can't believe that, man. Every time you transfer to EU, your friends keep coming back. It's not fair. I don't get to spend time with you, Chen. I was really excited that hoping that we'd get to raid for a long time together. I know you said you've got your ult, but if you're playing with your friends on your main, you might not be inclined to play with us on your ult, right? Any reason, Cheeks? Did you want to do something with the Chen as well? I mean, you can join us, Cheeks. We can do raiding days when you don't do raiding days, so you can come with us again if you want, Cheeks. When you said you'll find out, why? What do you mean? Are you talking about I'll find out about the raid? Oh, are you going to join us? Or did you want Chen to join you in your group for a little bit? You wanted to share the Chen services. Share the Chen services. But wait and see about what, though? I don't know the context. Like, how hard Ultimate is? Are you joining us for Ultimate? Is there something special happening to Chen? It's just that was a very specific question, asking him when he's transferring back. Just wait and see. Okay. Okay, buddy. I want to start Ultimate next week if we can, though. Me and Chen were going to hook up last night, and we were going to do some free Ultimate talks, but he passed out all day and I passed out too, so we didn't end up talking about it last night, but probably start it next week. I'll probably start doing it when because today's obviously going to be the start of my new stream schedule. So next week we'll do like FGO in the morning, then we'll come back in the evening and do like the raids for like 1 or 2 days a week, or 2 days a week at least, for like 3 to 4 hours. Because you always tend to forget. That's why, Jeeks. Like, I asked you for your opinion yesterday in the morning, and you were like, "Oh, hang on a minute, I'll tell you in a bit." And then like 12 hours passed, and you totally forgot. And if I didn't poke you, you wouldn't have even remembered. And that's not the first time. I usually ask you something, and you don't reply, or you say, "Oh, I'll reply later," and you never reply. So I have to remind you. It's not big talk, just you asking questions, because it's better if you ask them. Okay, Shisar was a bus. What do you got, Himiko? Himiko's cute though. It's related to why I forgot, okay? Have you actually done any work with Chen yet? Like, have you and Chen raided together or anything? I kind of expected you to try and steal Chen for a couple days. 50, 600, 80, 90. Shit, we're gonna be thumb short. You might have to die here, Percy. Let's get a Percy Brave Chain to finish it up before he dies. Why would I? Because you love Chen, and I don't blame you if you want to raid someone with Chen, because Chen was also wanting to raid with you a bit too when he come to NA. He wanted to raid with both of us. Oh, I just realized who I'm fighting against. Yo, what's up, Sean? You are gonna actually level your ult though, right, Chen? So we can still keep raiding ultimates, right? Like we're not just gonna do like ooh and then you're just gonna like bail on me, right? You're gonna actually level up your ult so we can continue doing the raid stuff, right? Because I was really excited about that. Oh, you just gotta kill the clown on your ult, right, Kefka? Because I'm really serious about this raiding thing. I want to do it twice a week at the very least, like, because it'll be good streaming content just for like to chill in, like, I don't know, every like, I don't know, whatever days, Saturdays and Fridays, or Saturdays and Wednesdays. No, not Wednesday. Saturday and like Tuesday, or I don't know what day. I'm pretty open to whatever day, other than Wednesday night and Sunday, obviously. Currently, my main job at 87 and side job at 81. MSQ is 83. Dun dun. So we can pretty much do everything on your ult anyway, and other than new stuff. Because I would like to do new content too. That's the thing. I don't just want to do old raids. I actually would like to do new ultimates too, or the new hard raids, whatever. I would like to do all the content with you. Like I want to do I want to complete Final Fantasy 14. Even though it's impossible. Like I really do love the game, but my biggest motivation not to play the game is because I don't have anyone to play it with. Like I'd honestly be playing Final Fantasy 14 almost every day. Like when Tilo was playing it. Me and Tilo played it every day for like 8 months straight. And then like I think I had to work a bit, and Tilo had some schoolwork or something, so we kind of stopped playing, and then our time zones didn't match up. So it was a case of me not having anyone to play with. Not that I'm not enjoying the game any less. I mean, most of the games I played with you guys, like Minecraft and Ark, Final Fantasy 14, Warframe, all those games I really did enjoy playing, but I don't enjoy playing them alone. And now, because obviously I liked Warframe and I loved playing it with Tilo and Oni, but I don't play it alone. I can't play it alone. I don't enjoy it alone. And because Oni and Tilo were really addicted to it, they got way ahead of me. So it got to a point where I was so far behind I was playing catch-up. And I don't like playing catch-up. Playing catch-up's kind of rough. So I usually stick to these games. Like, I'm getting the Minecraft server back soon. I just want to work my budget out, because obviously I've got to make sure, because the server's only like €12 a month. And if you guys wanted to chip in like €2 each, I'd appreciate that. But I want to get Minecraft back up again, because Minecraft is such a fun game to play and chat together and build together. So I've been very excited to get Minecraft back again, but didn't even play those games on stream after a bit. Yeah, well, that was because of the schedule. I wasn't unsure, but now I've got like this split stream schedule. I feel like it's going to be good for me personally as a streamer, and maybe the content, because people know then, like, okay, I enjoy watching this streamer, but I don't enjoy watching this play. I mean, some of you guys will watch me play anything, but some of you guys will be like, okay, you know, I don't really enjoy this game. I want to see this game. So if we keep the schedule like it is, like, you know, we do like the morning stream will always be like gacha games, like, you know, FGO and, you know, whatever gacha game we're playing, like Honk Rail, like maybe a bit of it, because obviously we're not going to be able to play FGO forever, right? Eventually, all the events will slow down again, and there won't be much to do apart from farming interludes or just chatting or whatever. Epic 7, no, not Epic 7. We'll be doing like FGO. We'll start with always an hour or two of FGO, and then maybe switch into some like Honk Rail one day, and then like FGO, and then maybe like another gacha game. You know, I want FGO to be a main source of my content again. But yeah, so we'll have the morning stream as like the gacha stream, whether it'll either just be all FGO or FGO with a bit of another gacha, and then we can use that to maybe try new gacha games as well. We'll go visit our old ones like Blue Archive again and Arknights that we still like to play. And then, like, the evening stream will be, like, Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 16, Minecraft. I mean, if there's a really good game out, it might take over both streams for a while, like Final Fantasy 16 did, which I'm dying to get back to, but until we finish FGO, it's a bit hard. But it helps with this split stream schedule as well. Do you mean next year, then? What do you mean next year? But the reason why I didn't play those games on stream is because, like, with Warframe, people didn't enjoy watching that on me. But if I do this whole split stream thing, then it doesn't really matter then, because then we'll attract like those people to that time of day, right? Like if people only watch, because you know I played so many games over the past like 6 months, and we've met loads of new people, but they've only been interested in that game. Like when we played Warframe, we had like 3 or 4 new people constantly in that were new to the channel watching us when we played Warframe chatting. But obviously when we stopped playing that game, because they were only interested in Warframe, they kind of stopped appearing. So if we actually have like specific times for specific games, then we're more likely to maybe witness some like not like substantial growth. It's not like I'm expecting to go very popular even with this whole VTuber thing, but more of just like people know when to come for what content thing, you know. The trick is to Minecraft server not being dead is that you stream it more than once a month. Bro, when we streamed Minecraft in the past, I streamed it quite a lot, but the problem is I only had one PC set up then, and then Minecraft was because I had those shaders, it was surprisingly taxing on my computer. But now I've got 2 PCs spread up. there's no worries now. Like I can like there should be never performance issues. Touch wood, my my streaming PC hasn't crashed ever since I upgraded those drivers after that last blue screen we had. Everything's been pretty fine. So hopefully that was just like a random crash because of like a graphics driver issue or whatever. But now I've got my gaming PC that can run anything because it's a fucking beast. I don't have to worry about any performance issue stuff. That was another reason why I didn't also stream Warframe, because that game was also a bit intense on my computer when I was trying to stream and game on the same computer. But now the sky's the limit. But as for letting people join the Minecraft server, I don't want to just let randoms join, because we had a couple of hackers, right? Because I didn't lock the server one time, and then another time we had a hacker, some guy we let join. So, if anyone wants to join, obviously I want it to be the community we know first, and then after that we can let like some randoms join if they stick around for a couple of streams, sort of thing. Don't worry, we'll get through this fight in like 20 more turns. Trust. I gotta level up my Kiara. Because these Avenger nodes are popping up like all too often. Why is it giving me my where is my actual Itoria cards? My Castoria. Is it giving me like the support Castoria for 2 turns in a row with Tristan? Bruh, please. I would like my Castoria face cards, please. Don't kill her either, you fuck. He's about to kill her ass then too. Bro, still? Okay. Our MP at least should hit kind of hard. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. I'm just pressing buttons. FGO next year has a drought of content. Not a lot happens if I remember right. Yeah, but that we can use those times to stream interludes and read interludes, right? Because I've got so many interludes to read. We can just like have like an hour or two of FGO at the start with just, you know, reading some interludes and whatnot, and just farming and talking about it, doing class discussions, going over skills again, relearning the game. No, back when you kind of stopped streaming for a while, and every time you came back, complaining that Minecraft server dead. Oh yeah, but I was going for a lot over the last year or so, right? Last 2 years, really. So this therapy and counseling, I'm trying to just get more focus. I mean, I think you've noticed I've not been complaining as much over the last like 8 months, right? Things have been pretty chill. There's not been as emo. I mean, sure, I'll have my outbursts, but I've been trying to just keep calm, keep comfortable, think thoughts through before reacting. I've had a lot going on, you guys know that, so, you know. Hopefully you're at least a little bit compassionate. Typical. The one time I get all my Castoria cards, this motherfucker comes in and sleeps her. Bro. Bro. That would have been a brave chain that would probably would have killed as well, because she's got like double R buff with double attack buff from NP. Motherfucker. Wait, does that pierce evasion? His NP? Because my Castoria had evasion. Or is it a buff removal or some shit? I should have just brought Morgan, dude. I should have just brought Morgan. Should have just brought Morgan! Ray! Do we have our... No, we don't have the MP charge. Just do a brave chain that might finish. Machinizer. Yo, what's up, Glitch? I think the hacker was external person, not some rando. Well, we had 2 hackers, so I never identified where the second hacker came from. We had even one when I we had a hacker when I locked the server, so it was only, you know, people who got authenticated. But the hack wasn't on stream; it was late at night, so none of you guys really knew about it. So because I reset the server and no one lost any progress because I was the only one online. It wasn't as major as the first hacker. The first hacker like fucked everything up. They exploded everything, put bombs everywhere. You just got up on an interesting game related to FGO. Damn. Streamer has so many gadget games he can play. He has so many games he can play. He has so many things he can play. Streamer, that was not... What's that? This year? What are you talking about? The Minecraft stuff? No, but I said, like, you know, in the past, we've been streaming for like 4 or 5 years since I know you guys. First 2 years were great. The third year was very questionable. And this is like the fourth. No, this is like the 4.5 year, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. Things happened so many long ago. I don't know why it happened, okay? I'm just trying to be nice and chill and relax and, you know, comfy now. I don't remember anymore, chat. I don't remember what happened back then or the reasons for things or what was happening. Because I know I did a lot of sporadic work, you know, because I was always like in a way, like a handyman. I'd do any job, anytime. So I'd be bouncing around a lot of temporary jobs and stuff. So that can make you tired and irritable and stuff too. Nope, it was something else. It wasn't long enough to know too much, but it was like something called the Daily Welfare Wish. And it was something skill level related, exclusive for welfares. Ah. Preservation? Oh, I see. What the fuck is that? Is that a crocodile? What is that? Oh, it's a finger. Oh, it's called by the grave. So, as I was saying, I was actually thinking of ringing a different bell of pilgrimage next. We know exactly where Oxford's bell is, and now that Woodrose is gone, we can ring it any time. So I propose that we head to Orkney next. Morgan is bound to be watching Oxford right now, which should mean Orkney is ripe for the picking. I see. That's a good point. We will have to make our way to Orkney eventually after all. And since none of the Queen's troops have been deployed there, now would be our best chance. Unfortunately, it's not quite that simple. The Queen will send her army after us the moment we head to Orkney, to say nothing of Knocknaraya's army in the north. So I think it would be safer to advance the Round Table army near Camelot than have some protect us on the way to Orkney. No, if we go there as an army, Knocknaraya will mobilize her army in response. She's already gone on the record saying she sees the Child of Prophecy as an obstacle, and Vittoria as a rival. So if Vittoria makes any overt moves, she'll have no choice but to get in our way by virtue of her position as queen. But we really don't want to fight the Northern Fairies unless we absolutely have to. We need them on our side, fighting Morgan instead. Right, Percival? Vittoria? Right. We would like nothing more than to form an alliance with the Northern Fairies. Not as allies in the fight against the Queen, but as fellow citizens of Britain. We've tried sending messengers to Knocknaraya several times, but unfortunately, she won't even give us the time of day. I mean, Knocknaraya does hate humans. Actually, I don't know if I'd say hate so much as... Well, never mind. That doesn't matter now. Anyway, I agree with Da Vinci. I think the fourth bell I should ring should be Orkney's. Once I do that, we can stop by Knocknaraya's camp on the way home. She should be willing to negotiate with us now. Yeah, you're right. The Child of Prophecy in both name and deed now. The Chocolate Queen can't afford to ignore you anymore. Okay then, the question is, how do we get to Orkney without anyone finding out? What if we went through the Lake District? It's a marshland in the north and western Britain, and constantly mired in fog. The terrain is much too treacherous for an army to cross, and it's full of moors too. Both Knocknaraya's army and the Royal Army always keep their distance. It would be a much more dangerous route than taking the highway, but... Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do it. We only got but so many people. Wait, is that another typo? That's like the second one again. We only got but so many people with us, or just a really badly worded sentence. We'd better off dodging moors than an army. We'd be better off dodging moors than an army. Wow, FGO. I guess that's true. What do you think, Kino? I trust Da Vinci. If it gets us there undetected, I'm all for it. I trust Da Vinci. I see. Then I guess that's that. Personally, I don't think splitting off from our army is a good idea, but I guess you guys are used to moving about as a small elite unit. For a team with your skills, the Lake District shouldn't be much of a problem. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. Huh? You're not coming with us, Oberon? Of course not. The Round Table army is in the middle of rapid growth period. Someone has to stay and keep an eye on them. Powering up the Child of Prophecy with the bells of the pilgrimage is important, but of course, but so is improving our army. Yo, HK! Oh my goodness! It's been a while, man! Percival, I'd like you to come along and command the Round Table Army too, so we can secure Oxford's bell. It'll leave Londinium a little thinly guarded, but if we can occupy Oxford, we arguably won't need it anymore. And once that happens, the Queen's army won't have any more reason to attack there. Then it's settled. Otoria, Hino, Muramasa, Da Vinci, Gareth, and Habitrot will set out for Orkney's Bell by the way of Lake District. Red Rabbit, would you be willing to help them? I can certainly take them as far as the edge of the Lake District, but I won't be able to bring the wagon in there. So once I've seen all of you off, I'll lay low in Edinburgh and pretend to be a wandering knight. A wandering knight? You'll all be stopping by Edinburgh on your way back from Orkney, right? So I'll rendezvous with you there. That sounds perfect. Where have you been hiding all these smarts? For that matter, why were you toiling away as Aurora's secret wagon horse all this time? You could have had a much more prestigious career with Woodrose. As you can see, I've always had affinity for the wind, so the Wind Clan city feels like home to me. Red Rabbit, faster than wind. Alright, then Oberon and I will head back to Londinium. Wait, I read that really wrong. Alright then, Oberon and I will head back to Londinium. Wait, I'm going with you too. I'm sorry, Otoria. I know this is selfish of me, especially after I declared myself the Child of Prophecy's #1 knight. I know my going back to Londinium probably won't make that much difference. But I can still help there, and I can't just leave its people to fend for themselves. Oh, of course, Gareth. You have nothing to apologize for. I think it's great that you found somewhere you belong. Aww. Don't worry about me. With Hino, Da Vinci, and Muramasa, I'll be just fine. Sure, I'll miss having you around, but it won't be long before we'll get to see each other again in Londinium. So, let's make sure we've both gotten stronger by then. You got it! In the meantime, I'll be keeping my ears peeled for the ringing of the next bell. Aww, they're cute. Gareth and Otoria were such a cute couple. Cute friends. Good luck to you too, Oberon. Right, take care out there. Be warned, there's a ton of ash over on that far shore, and it also gets freezing cold out there. And since neither Blanca nor I can cross the ocean, we have no idea what may be going on inside Orkney. Still, whatever you find there, I'm sure it won't be as bad as what you had to overcome in the Russia Lost Belt. Oh, and keep an eye on Otoria. The more nonchalant she acts, the more she's tearing up inside. Yeah, I know. I guess I needn't bother warning you, huh? I'm glad she's in good hands. Once we rung the Orkney and Oxford bells, we'll have to move faster than ever. God damn it. Brain's gotta kick into read mode. So in the meantime, I'll do whatever is necessary to find out where the 6th bell is located. After that, it'll finally be time to face Morgan, regardless of how the odds are stacking against us. What's more, something tells me that even defeating her won't be enough to solve all our problems. There's something else in Britain, something cursing every living creature here. Unfortunately, we haven't the least idea of what it could be. Oh god, it's gotta be that thing in the pit, right? That Mash found out in the past. It has to be. Remember this, Hino. We still know almost nothing about Britain's history. Also, we don't know who killed that Portune Knight, remember? That Portune Knight who we were who tried to assassinate us in the woods of trying to save Oberon's Forest, the Welsh Woods. When he ran away, he got assassinated by some sort of Moors creature, but we never saw who it was. Yo, Fetty! What pit? Nani? Sussy? What is that mode again? How are you doing, Fetty? Hopefully you're doing good. Wait, did I read that line? Remember this, Hino. We still almost know nothing about Britain's history. If we're lucky, maybe we'll find a clue as to how this world came to be the way it is in Orkney. And if we're really lucky, that clue may just give us the edge we need to defeat Morgan. Of course he rode on Koyan. You're talking about Mr. HK of 1,000 wives. I actually like that. You know how there's like the assassin of 1,000 faces or 1,000 arms. This is HK of 1,000 wives. I like that title. Give me a sec, chat. Gotta send something to one of my artists. I think that's everything done now. I think I've got everything ready. Can you guys think of anything you need? So, I'm gonna go over a quick checklist with you guys. I can show you the stinger animation too. For all you new guys who've just come, Sarah, if you're still here, Coco, anyone who's interested in my VTuber, some assets. So I've been slowly revealing stuff to you guys each week. We heard the BGM. Oh, match start. I'm lurking. Oh, what match is that? Oh, League of Legends. I showed you guys my BGM the other day. You guys listened to my BGM, and then my stinger transition. I showed you today. Yeah. So can you guys think of anything? Obviously, the art's done for the model. The model's being rigged right now. I've got like screens, like you know, starting screen, intermission, be right back, chatting, blah blah blah. That's all being worked on too. We've got the BGM. We've got the stinger done. Logo's done. A banner's being done. Emotes are done. I won't be a furry. I'm not a furry. I have emotes done. There's 3 more animated emotes getting done. 3? Yeah, 3. So we have 5 new emotes. So we've got the rigging, the art, the screens, the music, panels, wait, yeah. Yes, we've got the screens, the music, the rigging, the art, banners. We've got 5 new emotes. There'll be 3 new animated emotes. Yeah. Well, it won't be soon. It's still going to be a month or so, maybe longer. Stinger's done. Alright. You guys want to see the stinger? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. Watch the screen. Maybe turn the volume down just a little bit. You're going to see my logo and a slight spoiler into some aspects. I mean, you won't see the model right now, but you're just going to see some things. Just going to go to the... oh shit, actually. Good job I didn't go to that screen, because that would have been some spoilers. Okay, so this is my stinger transition. Let me just mute this real quick. 3, 2, 1. Hey. What do you think, chat? A lot of people liked it. I showed Oni so far, and Kai liked it. We are wide, gooda. Very good. Thank you, thank you. And now we'll go back to FGO. You can see it one more time. One more time. FGO screen. Boop. That'll be my VTuber transition. It's pretty sick. And for you, those of you who've not heard my BGM, I'll play the BGM for a little bit, so you guys can hear it. How did I do this again? That's so cool. Thank you, Hoshi. I'm just trying to like build up the hype of my VTuber debut. It's gonna be like a month or two yet before we debut, but um, yeah. I'm showing little assets at a time. Probably the end of this month, I'll actually reveal my avatar to you guys, so you guys can actually see, you know, my model. Actually, I'll probably do that once my banner's done. My banner's being drawn right now. So yeah, once that's done, I'm getting like a cool 90s art style anime banner done. So, you know, just like for social media platforms like my YouTube banner, my Twitter banner and everything. It'll be like a really cute 90s anime style, like Sailor Moon type thing, because I always like that art. How do I do this again? I just add it as a media source, right? Media source. Okay. We'll have it loop, browse, BGM. You guys can hear it, but I haven't hear it yet. It might be a bit loud. Let me turn it down. I need to monitor an output. This is my VTuber BGM. It'll be playing when we're just chatting at the start of the stream, or if we're playing a game like Minecraft and there's not much going on. I wanted something like Beneath the Mask from Persona 5. Something very comfortable, but that's like really catchy too, so you won't get bored listening to it. But it's like, it's got a sick beat and you can just listen to it all day. It's just very relaxing in the background, like visual novel type style, comfy cafe type style. This is my actual music, by the way. This is mine. Copyrighted to Amaru Pendragon. It's pretty pog. It's like a minute and a half long, just a looping BGM. Very relaxing. Bim, 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 bam, bam. It's really catchy too. It does sound nice, right? And it loops perfectly too. I can see myself humming this and singing it. That's what we're all about here. We're all about the comfy vibe and the chill most of the time. I'm really excited that I can just reveal little bits to you guys here and there. I kind of want to reveal an emote to you, but I think we should wait. We should wait for that. Actually, should I reveal an emote? Should I reveal an emote? Just one emote, right? Like not of me. No? Okay, we'll wait then. We'll wait. Leak? We won't reveal an emote. We'll save the emotes for when we go debut or something. What did the voice say? Actually, it depends. What do you mean? What do you mean? Dun, 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 dun. See, it loops flawlessly, right? It's just very good BGM. I could show an emote of like, because obviously, you know, the emotes are split between my avatar and Hino. No reveal. You don't want to reveal? Okay. I don't know if you're saying no, you want to reveal, or no, you don't want to reveal. Because that could be taken both ways, right? Yeah, I was thinking of just one of Hino's emotes. How about that? We won't reveal mine, because like they're mixed. Like some of them are Hino and some of them are me. Maybe if I just show you one. Okay, all right. Let's show you one. Let's show you one emote. I'm just gonna show it on screen. Let's see. Someone do a Q check for me because I have 2 Hino emotes. Below 50% will be the first one, and above 60. Okay, so it's below. It'll be the first one then. Okay, so. Bonk. Isn't it cute? Look at this shit. Isn't it adorable? Isn't it cute as fuck? Isn't it cute as fuck, chat? This is one of our new emotes that will come when we go live, when we debut. Isn't it adorable as fuck? Come on, man. You can't tell me this ain't adorbs. She also, my artist, this is done, my emotes were done by my rigging artist, by the way. She also did them in sticker form for me, so if I wanted to use them as like, banners or stickers to sell or something. So this is like the full version. But I can't use this as an emote because this is the full, like the sticker version, and it doesn't look right as an emote. It's too much detail and too zoomed out, so it's too small. But I can use this as like Discord emotes, Discord stickers, actual stickers if I want to sell the merchandise. You know? Alright, that's enough now. That's enough. That's enough hype building for today. Let's remove the music too. I'm just really, really glad that you guys are loving the stuff I'm showing you so far, because like everyone I've shown my model as well, if it's merch, I'm gonna buy 100%. Wait, for real? Wait, you would buy a sticker that 100%, Chen? I mean, I could look into that. If people would buy it. You like it that much, Chen? Seriously? I don't know if you're joking right now. I'm actually... Oh, shit! Yo, that makes me, and I'm sure it makes my artists feel more happy more than ever. That's so cool. Wait, is your friend got merch? Has your VTuber friend got merch as well? Because it's something I could look into in the future. Would go with my friend's VTuber? What do you mean by that? It's ultra limited merch? What has your friend got? Because, like, stickers would be something really easy to get into, right? It shouldn't be too expensive. I mean, because, like, Stream Elements offer, like, where commission merch for herself and me and my friends. Oh, I see. I think Stream Elements do like a package deal, right? Like, for example, they've offered it in the past, but never looked into it because I never had the option. Where, like, if I put like my design logo, they'll put it on like a basic T-shirt, and they'll handle the cost of it. But obviously, I think they take like a 50-50 split or something like that. Where you know they'll give you like a basic T-shirt with like a logo or a sticker on it or something. They'll print it off, and I think they might take like the majority of the funds of it, like maybe like a 50-50 or a 60-40 split or something. But if it means I don't have to pay any of the costs and I get some money from it, I don't think it's that bad of a deal. I'd have to look into it. But holy shit, Chen! I can't believe you actually like it that much. That's cool. That's really cool. And the other emotes are just as good as that, by the way. We've got 3 animated emotes coming, but I don't know when the ETA on them are, so it should all be done before the debut. The thing that's holding me back from having a debut date is the rigging being finished, and the art, like for the on visuals, the screens. That's the biggest thing holding the debut date back, but I still think it will probably be... Wait, what are we? July... probably end of August, middle of September I'm aiming for. Ideally, I would like to debut end of August or beginning of September, but it shouldn't be any later than the middle of September. Shouldn't be any later than that. Hopefully. Hopefully. We could just get like some simple cups made or something, you know? Some simple merch that you use every day, like a cup or some stickers, or... I don't know if a t-shirt, because the t-shirt quality might be a bit shit. I like the vibes of this stream. The streamer and the people here are so nice and comfy. Oh, thank you, Hoshi. We always try to be like that. I used to be called once upon a time the wholesome British lad, but then we got corrupted a bit and things went off track. But we're trying to get back on track again to being very comfy and just chill. Apparently, I'm told I'm very bullyable though, so my chat tend to bully me a lot. Yo, once upon a time, Jeeks used to be one of the wholesome people in my chat. I don't know what happened to him, Sean. The first year or two we met Jeeks, we all loved him because he was so damn wholesome and cute. And then he just like, I don't know. I guess he's going through his rebellious phase right now, where he's a little shit. He's going through his rebellious, grumpy old man phase, but we still love him. Still love him. But I'm just so happy because this VTuber project, it's been in development for years. I've wanted to do this for so long. Like, even when I had my old scuffed VTuber, I was still thinking of ways for a better like 2.0 debut with all this new stuff, and I've put a lot of thought into it. And obviously, you know, it was something my mum always like, you know, she always backed me in everything I did. And my mum actually really loved anime stuff. She watched a couple of anime films, never watched any anime itself, but she always loved like the Japanese art and everything. She was always supporting me 100% behind it. She always absolutely loved all the ideas I came up with when I showed her my avatar. She was like really happy for it. So I'm also kind of using it as like a boost to give me like a goal to work towards. Like I was talking to Chen about this last night. Chen was like, I think all the stuff you're doing is great, but I'm slightly worried that you're expecting too much from it. And I said to him, don't worry, man. I said, like, nothing's going to change. I'm not expecting to pop off. I'm not expecting to become a VTuber and then all of a sudden have like thousands of viewers. Honestly, I don't really care if things stay as they are. I've always wanted to be like a proper VTuber, and it's just a market that I've always wanted to be a part of and do. So I honestly don't care if nothing changes. Like if like 6 months down the line, a year down the line, if things are still as they are now, I don't really care, because my goal is just to become like a stable, cool VTuber community member, right? So it doesn't really matter too much. Like, I'm not expecting to get like all the money back or a huge growth in channel or whatever. But I think we definitely have room to grow a little bit though, because I'm being more consistent over my streaming schedule the last couple of months, and we've been, you know, keeping things cool and calm. Like, my average viewers has definitely gone up a decent chunk, right? So I think if we start adding like clips in there, start reaching out on like TikTok and Twitter, we might get a bit of extra growth in like YouTube videos and stuff like that. Get the right algorithm, you know. I think there's potential for a little bit of growth. I'm not saying we'll ever be able to get like partner or get thousands of viewers. I'm being very realistic and very, you know, if nothing changes and we stay as we are, I'm okay with that. 'Cause you guys are amazing. I enjoy doing this daily. Obviously, I'd probably have to work, you know, but I'm trying to get a home job because of my health conditions and stuff like that. Probably around the start of next year, I'll look into trying to get some help to get some like work from home, because I think that's the best option for me in my mental and physical health conditions. I think working out in the public is maybe beyond me now, but we'll see. But yeah, so I'm not really expecting anything. This is just a project for me to keep my mind busy. A dream I've always had to do, whether it's successful or not. It's always been a dream of mine to actually do something proper, because my old avatar was cursed as fuck. I liked it, it was nice, and it was a good entry into the community, but it was cursed. It's very cursed. But this new one, we've got some like really amazing, talented people working on it. I've managed to get some really good deals, so I'm not like breaking the bank like crazy. I've still got like some money put away in like some savings for emergencies that, you know, I don't want to touch ever if I can. So I'm being smart with it. I'm approaching it realistically. So any support or feedback you guys have, I would be more than happy to. And once we actually get the VTuber thing up and running, I'd really even appreciate it even more if you guys help with like clips and, like you said, like send me a message every once a week or once a month saying, hey, I liked when you did this. It was really entertaining, you know. So it just gives me some idea to work on, because whenever I streamed in the past, I've just winged it. I've had like no idea what I'm doing. I literally just go live and I wing it, you know. But if there's an angle that I can take that you guys like to see more, then we can maybe apply that more, and, you know, sort of thing, you know. I appreciate it. Shonen Bonks Master Duel 1v1 win. Well, the thing is that Jeeks is usually pops off in Master Duel, even though he plays like non-meta decks, where you and Sean play like all the meta shit, right? That's really hard to deal with, you know. You know what I mean? Wait, also, is the 3rd of next month, right? That D&D game comes out. That's fast approaching. Da, da, da. Did Jojo ever get into any other card games? Yes, I know you mentioned he was getting into Vanguard. Did he ever continue with that? Oh, that's the point. BT8 should be out in Deer Days soon, right? It's July. It's meant to come out. Baldur's Gate. Oh, I'm very excited for Baldur's Gate. All right, let's go back in. Oh wait, I've got another message from my artist. Wait, it wasn't from my artist? Wait, one sec. I got a message from somebody. I thought it was from my artist, but it's not. Wait, it was from my artist? Huh? Oh, it's just a late announcement. I already looked at it, but it was a very late announcement. So it's really weird. It's one of like delayed things where like I already got it and looked at it, but it still like just sent me a beep. A beep. For me, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, your heart into the streamer, I'm pretty sure you'll grow. Everyone starts small, so don't sweat it. Well, I've been streaming for a while though. We did like once upon a time, a couple of years ago, in FGO summertime. It was like July when the lottery was going on. We actually were holding like 100 to 150 viewers for like 4 to 5 weeks. We held it through the lottery and after the lottery too. So there is, you know, there was potential to actually, like, you know, hold viewers occasionally, but no, it's not living in the past coping cheeks. It's just like showing reference, like, right, like back then, for example, we were able to hold that amount of viewers for a good while, so there's no reason why I couldn't do it again. It's not that I'm living in the past, is that, you know, I'm using that as an example. Is that like a possibility to be able to do it again if you've done it once, right? You know, it's not living in the past. It's like, if we did it once, there's a chance to do it again. Howdy, popped in to wish everyone here a good day. Yo, good day, Max. Hope you have a great day, man. Thank you for the good wishes. Alright, let's get back to the reading. I hear a bell ringing. I hear a voice, my voice, call to me in a dream that hasn't changed once in my entire life. But this is everything we could do for her right now. We think it'll be best. At least use someone else. Wait, what? We think it'll be at least some use. Alright, okay. So please, make sure she gets it, okay? Okay, I will. I think the Child of Prophecy will be thrilled to receive this. Yeah, we think so too. You guys make sure you keep her safe, okay? I didn't really want to accept those gifts. It was all junk. Any upper-class fairy who saw it would think it was just a pile of trash. But for those fairies who struggle just to make it through the day, it was their most precious treasure. I think it was around the start of LB6 he got it back. I could see their hopes, their feelings in those gifts, and I could see their future. I saw the hope they were clinging to. I saw their joy in believing in something warm. I saw them tear up from the sheer gratitude of being alive, no matter how hard life was for them. And I saw how they would probably be gone by the next morning. The next time we came to Gloucester, those fairies were nowhere to be seen. They didn't entrust their hopes to the Child of Prophecy because they knew they weren't long for this world. They would have loved to live longer, but they wanted to help the Child of Prophecy even more, so they gave me the only treasure they had, their lives. I really wish they hadn't. I don't think it's 80% luck, Cheeks. I think luck is a big factor, but these day and age, you can fiddle with the luck with like algorithms and reaching out and branching out in platforms. I'd say it's still like a good 30-40% luck though. I see a Britain I don't recognize in a world I know nothing about. I see a young squire standing alone in a town, lit only by the rays of the setting sun. It's me, as a little girl, though raised as a boy. Oh, she's seeing the real history. This other Artoria is placing her hand on the sword of selection, even though no one told her to. Britain's destruction is all but certain now. Anyone who would claim its throne is destined to be a sacrificial lamb. If you become its king, the people will place all their hopes on your shoulders, asking you to make everything right. It's Merlin! If you fail, they'll just be as quick to curse you, blaming you for everything going wrong. You will gain nothing from this. Truthfully, you'll only be making life harder for yourself. A lone mage with a kind face standing behind her, encouraging her not to go through with this. Oh wait, Merlin was telling her actually not to do it? Huh, that's interesting. You should think long and hard before you make your choice. This is giving me goosebumps. Once you draw that sword, you'll never be able to go back to an ordinary human life. I gotta take a screenshot of this. This is kind of epic. This is giving me goosebumps right now. This whole scene right here. You can just picture like the emotions and the feelings going through Tora, knowing that, like, you know, even though she takes this sword, she's eventually going to be a sacrificial lamb and have like a sad fate. This is like, you know, like an anti-hero knowing that they're about to become the hero and save the world, but die in the end anyway, or suffer to save the world, you know? Yeah, think about it. No, there's nothing to think about. This just doesn't make sense. The world ending is everyone's problem to solve. If it's going to end, it should end with everyone cursing each other equally. So why? Why are you... I saw a great many people smiling. I don't think that was a mistake. Oh, that sheathing sound, the unsheathing sound gave me goosebumps. No! This is the battle. And this is what happened as a result. A friar, friar? I forgot how to say that word. Pariah? To even her own knights and subjects, even after she rebuilt the entire country. Crushed beneath the weight of the world's hope, without ever knowing joy of her own. All she built came to ruin, and her trusted companions killed each other. Everyone she knew was dead, so she died alone. Everyone dead, even Bedivere? Is this some kind of joke? It's not funny. It's just cruel. How could you just use her to get what you wanted, and then ignore her forever? How could you forget her like that? Like she was just some story you'd finish enjoying? Why did she have to do all that? Why did she feel like she had to? There was no reason at all for her to become king. It just seemed like she had the power to. I don't understand. I've seen her whole life play out now, and it hardly seems like something to aspire to. Why did it have to be you? Couldn't you have just let someone else do it? The worst thing I could say slipped out of my mouth before I could stop myself. My other self quietly turned around to face me and said, "Perhaps. I do think there may have been someone else suitable for this role." Then why? Why in the world did you do this? Wait, she's talking to her other self? How is that possible? She's talking to her real human history self. This is crazy. Then why? Why in the world did you do this? Why? I think you know the answer better than anyone. We've been heading north on the highway all day. It's almost noon now. Or night. At this pace, we should arrive at the entrance to the Lake District by nightfall. Just please, remember that we're parting ways temporarily once we get there. Oh, right, about that. I was actually hoping we could tweak our plans a little, and you could head west from here. That's the way to Manchester, right? I want to stop by there before the Lake District. Manchester? As in Vargas' domain? Are you sure about this, Hino? I already suspected as much. Gah! You're a dog person too? What about you, Muramasa? What? Is it really that surprising? Really that surprising? I just assumed you would work that out when Da Vinci said she wanted to go to Orkney. Well, I didn't, okay? What about you, Habitron? Did you know? Me? Da Vinci talked to me about it before we got on the wagon. She wanted to know if I'd mind stopping there before Orkney. So even you already knew about this, Happy Cat? But I'm supposed to be the leader. I'm sorry, Arturia, but even if you were on board with this plan, I didn't think you'd be able to keep it to yourself. Vargas is still technically one of the Queen's Tam Lin, so I didn't want Percival or Oberon to know about this. Good point. Percival certainly would worry if he knew we were stopping by an enemy's territory. And I doubt Oberon would have been happy about it either, since she burned down his forest. Manchester is a nice place. It's very unlike Oxford, which has been getting more modernized with its restaurants. It's still an idyllically fairy town, like you'd see in stories. Fighting may be against the rules in Gloucester, but Manchester doesn't need to ban fighting. The whole town despises it, you see. Really? Even though survival of the fittest is the law of the land there? Don't worry, Bughead's take on survival of the fittest isn't quite what you're thinking. Oh, that's interesting. Well, you'll see when you get there. Alright then, Manchester it is. Trust me, it's a lovely place full of peaceful wildlife. There won't be any fighting there whatsoever. I give you the regiment guarantee. Haven't had such a clear red flag in a while. I like that. We'll take that option. Manchester. Main Street. Inside a local tavern. Yo, this is the tavern back in Orkianos with Drake. I remember this tavern. Ooh, you tourists look really strong. This is awesome. Get him! Yep, just like the Orkney pub, yeah. Orkianos, sorry. Yeah, streamer, I agree. If you network properly, you will be able to raise people's awareness of you. True. I thought it was more like 10% luck, 20% skill, 50% concentrated power of will, 5% please, 50% pain, 100% reason to. Go. That's a song, isn't it? From like a wrestler or something? Or a wrestler uses that song? What are we fighting? Casters. Casters. I want to listen to that song now. 10% luck, 20% skill, 50% power of will, 5% please, 50% pain, and 100% reason to. I don't remember the lyrics though, but I remember the beat and the drums and like the rock music in the back of the head. Or if you post some major stunts or are good at a game or something similar, you'll be able to get some recognition. What do you mean, Cheeks? I'm like a god at every game I play, bro. I'm a fucking god at every game. I'm just kidding, I'm not. I wish I was. Is Retrobit's NP single target? Where are we again, chat? Battle of Camelon. See, yeah, it was a Battle of Camelon. Especially Bedivere. Retrobit, you lied, Casmash. Orkianos, yeah. They reuse it, they did. Remember the name by Fort Minor? I don't know of any wrestler using it. Same, buddy, same. I mean, you are pretty decent at a lot of games you play, Jakes, apart from shooters. I don't know if he is AoE. Oh no, my fragile ego. Oh no, my fragile ego. However, will I recover from this streamer's slandering? I don't think I can survive. Streamer has broken my heart and my skill. My Da Vinci isn't leveled, right? I have surprisingly few arts people, huh? Arts writers. I don't know if you're AoE or single. I think you're a single target. Yeah. I guess we won't use arts then. Speaking of Drake, sure, why not? Drake, come aboard. This is probably way overkill. Horsey man, please. Get out of here. Boberon's kind of here, but he's not here. We'll bring in Boberon. I want to see what Drake does here. And then we'll just take you, sure. Whatever. To break his skill, he would need it in the first place. Oh shit! Ow! I'm not very good at being mean because I don't like being mean or don't like bullying people, so my bullying is really bad. I'll just leave it to the experts. I'm gonna hire Sean to be my personal bullier. Get him, Sean! Target of the day is Cheeks. Oh wow, it's one unit. All that for one thing. Rip. How long is this buff for? Increase MP strength for all allies. 1 turn. For allies. I don't think we need that. Let's just stun it. It doesn't do any nonsense. Now that's a job I can enjoy doing. Can't believe Sean was trying to bill me as mean or something. Smell my head. You are mean! You are much meaner than you used to be. You've almost gone through like a transaction, like a change, like you're like an anime game character or something. That's like something's happened. They've completely changed their personality. Oh, there we go. There's the mobs I was looking for. There's the mobs I was looking for. Alright. Time to go crazy with the button. We're just pressing all the buttons. Every button. All the buttons. All the buttons. Press all the buttons. Get Oberon in. All the buttons. My drink's only MP2. All the buttons, 200% charge. Class advantage. Everything. How much damage, Drake? NP2. We're gonna easily hit 1 million, I reckon. Yeah. 1.8 million. Bro, this is fucking wild. Imagine what like Black Grail and like NP5 does. That was 1 million. Oberon is bonkers. Who have we flocked around? Good point, Sean. Hey. I mean, when we first started streaming, none of us used to bully. But then you guys just suddenly got worse over the years. You started bullying me more and more every year. You know. Like you're trying to break my spirit. Whoa, WoW said 350k per target. No way! Yeah, I know, but that's pretty good for an AoE server, though. Playing as Drake in XL Link was great. Oberon can do some funny nut level damage. Yeah, it's crazy. These were only MP2s as well. So, I wonder what the max damage is someone can get out of double Oberon coin or double coin Oberon. Well, actually, that's the point. I should have took 2 Oberons there. Oh, fuck. We could have tripled that damage. Because in that scenario, it was only 2 waves. So we could have took, like, double Oberon coin, right? To get even more damage. Can't you? It doesn't stack? Oh, it doesn't stack? Oh, that's unfortunate. My NP2 Lollylot does 300k neutral with Bob. Damn, really? I wish I had Lollylot. I'm saving for her next. That's why we're not rolling anymore now. I won't be rolling again until she's out next. Kill MP5 to 700k if he hits his niche. Wait, 700k single? Holy shit. So almost 2 million damage. God damn. Goddamn. Goddamn. Wait, so if this so wait. Because there are some comps that require double Oberon coin. Is that just because it's 70% charge then? Because they don't have like a charge themselves. One sec, chat. This is my artist again. My logo should have a blank background. Let me put this over here. I mean, I want this on my second monitor. Actually, I'm very busy today, apparently. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ah, this mouse is annoying to use. My replacement for my keyboard part is coming Tuesday, and I have to actually fix it myself, which is kind of scary. I have to take out the disc core. Never done that shit before. I think I sent the wrong file. Oberon was a mistake? Yeah, he kind of was. Kind of wish... I like him and I love him a lot, but, you know, he broke my bank. He hurts my face. Ah! What the fuck was that? What link? I didn't click any link. Holy shit, that made me jump. Jesus Christ. I won't click any links. I haven't clicked any link. I'm busy talking to my artist. Holy fuck, that made me almost poop my pants though. Yeah, bye, Desune. Yaba desune. Made me poop my pants, so yay. Huh? Sorry, chat. Just gotta get this sorted now, because obviously if I don't do this stuff now, it's just gonna delay everything even further. That should be it for the day, though. Shouldn't be anything else. I was just confirming some last details. Some of these artists, you have to talk to them at specific times as well, because they're very busy and like they got really crazy time schedules. So it's either like middle of the night, like 4 AM, or like unfortunately like now, like we're in the middle of the stream. Okay, that should be it. Right, let's get back to chat. It's gonna be a very slow day. I do apologize. I'm just getting messages from everywhere. Why is so many people bothering me? I don't give a fuck. Please leave me alone. Oberon was a mistake. I think Oberon will keep avoiding me at this point, so I settled with a different alternative. Just keep trying. Keep trying. They had to create plus 90 nodes, plus 90 plus nodes because of Oberon. Yeah, Jeeks told me that. I wanted more Christmas tree salter nodes so I could get a value out of my MP5 120 triple 10 10 10 gold fold. Gil. Listen to me, the one I posted. Yeah, I didn't click on it. Yeah. I see spoiler, Jeeks. Yeah, Jeeks of all people, the person trying to protect me from spoilers actually almost spoiled. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? The one person who saved me from spoilers for like 4 years almost just spoiled something for me. Keck. Cha-Cha does need a buff, but Cha-Cha's really cute. She's one of my FGO daughters. Although, I guess she can't really be my daughter because she's actually quite old. She's not young. Right? Eurovision is still a thing. Not for the UK, it isn't. We always get 0. I don't think we're even in it anymore. Who the fuck watched Eurovision still? Nah, Finland isn't Rio, it's just Sweden, I'm pretty sure. Nanny? What the frick? You can click it now? Okay. Cha-Cha is the most feet. No, I'd say Helena is now. Or now Tristan. Faye Tristan. Is the most feetish. Oh, well, that's a good way to start the chapter. What the fuck is going on? It's the same dream I've had several times before. I'm crying. I'm crying. While Lali eating the remains of what used to be my lover. Well, what? Eating? Why is the E blanked out? I 100% smash Faye Tristan. Yeah, so would I. I think so would most people. They're delicious. I'm so happy. This is wonderful. It hurts. I'm heartbroken. This is madness. Predation is a fact of life. It's a fact of life for wild creatures. It's natural for us to seek out others, love them, and become one with them in order to survive. It doesn't involve eating them. Living by the laws of the wild is also a source of pride for me. I'm blessed with an exceptional spirit origin, even for one of the Fan clan. As one who was born strong, I have a duty to govern and protect the weak. I have to be strong. I have to, what is that? Eat the strong so I can grow stronger. You see, my rules are right. I only love the strong. And I eat those I love so that I may become an even better wild creature. That is my lot in life. That is how I've held many strong meals, so I can defend Britain and protect the weak. Yeah, what Jeek said, Hoshi. If you look at my emotes, you'll see it's Saber Gal from Fate Grand Carnival. And my name is Pendragon. And even my VTuber debut is heavily tied into Arturian legends and everything. They're the same person, Jeeks. I mean, Sean. Same person, just different timeline. You fool. Every Arturian is practically the same. It's just different timeline, different versions, but still the same person. Deep at its core. Whether it's Castoria, Lartoria, Alter, Salter, whatever. It's all the same person, bruh. This is how I have my many strong meals so I can defend Britain and protect the weak. But deep down, she wants to eat all of Britain. Deep down. Whoa. Having another good cry. La-li-li-li-lo. Why don't you come over here? You don't have to stop crying. Just tell me what happened today. Did something painful happen? Something sad? Did it happen to you while you smiled? Did it happen to someone else while you got upset? Whatever it was, please, tell me. I want to know how you feel. It's okay, I promise. I'll never stop liking you, no matter how embarrassing it may have been. His body seemed as though it could fall apart at any moment. He could barely speak above a whisper. He was the weakest creature I've ever known, yet he helped me tremendously when I was on the verge of a breakdown. You know, there's nothing like a fun story to cheer you up in hard times. Why don't I tell you another tale of your favorite knights of the Round Table? I'll tell you a story of Flotsam that drifted here as a changeling, a florid, proud, and slightly somber story. A story of a brave knight you've always looked up to. The knights of those stories were not compelled by anyone to be righteous. They were born righteous. They were proud. They were wonderful. They protected the weak and did good deeds whenever they went. They may have only stories from another world, or they may only be stories from another world, but I still admire them more than anything. Even though a despicable fairy like myself had no right to do so. But whenever I shared my trepidations through my tears, he always responded with a gentle smile. There, look out at the garden. Those flowers you planted have grown in beautifully. And I see you planted another one for me today, so that I could enjoy them, even though I can't walk. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I only hope that one day you'll be free of the pain you carry in your heart. That's right. Her love runs true and deep, and with every new relationship, she's certain she can prevail over the need to consume. She has never succeeded. Now, she's at her limit. No, she reached her limit long ago. I don't know how many times she's thought of putting herself out of her misery. But despite that urge, her strong sense of responsibility forbids her from taking the easy way out. So she lives with the guilt of devouring her lovers, and, as penance, continues to protect Britain, even as it tears her up inside. She is an example to all of us. That's why I want to help her any way I can. You're the only fairy possessed of true nobility. It would be a tragic loss for you to take your own life. So let's make a deal, Barghest. It's still a little too soon for you to take on the curse after all. Sorry, so sorry. I really am sorry about that. Everyone, I hope you can forgive them. I promise I'll give these idiots a stern talking to later, so this sort of thing doesn't happen again. They're very, susceptible to trends, you see, and well, you know how they're talking about Camelot preparing for war these days, right? That made them want to have a pretend war of their own. They were satisfied with board games up until you walked in, but... Well, come on, those furries and the human just look so strong. I knew it'd be a blast to fight them. Don't be daft. Have you forgotten that Lady Barghest is back right now? If you louts ever get someone killed, and she finds out about it, she'll have your heads and mine. You ought to be thanking your lucky stars that these people were so strong and understanding. Also, no more alcohol for you until I say so. Oh, come on, don't be like that. I can't go back to not drinking human alcohol now that I know how good it is. Gonna give her a bit of a Mickey Mouse voice. Oh, God. Oh, gee. I can't do Mickey Mouse right now. My throat is dying still. Well, Red Rabbit, care to revisit your Red Rabbit guarantee? That's strange. I distinctly remember Manchester as a town bursting with smiles, kindness, and violence. Don't be silly. There's no violence here. The rule of Manchester is survival of the fittest. She must have followed us here from the tavern. I'm Jenny. I was born near here recently. Ah, I see. That explains it. So you must not know much about Manchester yet. Do you happen to know where the Lord's house is, Jenny? You mean Lord Baghast? Sure, it's over that way, at the end of the big road. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Looks like it's a big mansion with a beautiful garden. Anyway, I thought Manchester was a Fan Clan town, but I guess it had fairies like you too. Are the Earth Clan fairies here as well? I'm not sure. I haven't seen many Earth Class fairies. There's lots of humans here though. It's about half fairies, half humans. Really? So far I've only seen fairies walking around. Are there really that many humans here too? Of course. It's survival of the fittest here, so the strong have to protect the weak. I know, because I'm one of the big ones protected. I know the ones being protected. Lady Barghest might be strict, but she's also really kind and really funny. So, that's how she defines survival of the fittest, huh? Now I get it. I had my suspicions given what we've seen of her. But it doesn't look like to Barghest's survival of the fittest ain't about the strong preying on the weak. That's right. She's been like this for as long as I can remember. The strong shouldn't only eat the strong. The weak aren't worth eating, so they must be protected. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. She say that all the time. Okay, now it seems like a good time to ask about this. But, did you know Barghest when you were kids or something, Victoria? Of course not. Don't be silly. I mean, you saw how Barghest didn't even recognize me, right? Nope, certainly haven't known her a long while. No, sir. In fact, I don't know a single thing about her. Nothing. Like, what about that baggy nickname, huh? Huh? I know about Lady Barghest. She's back at her mansion right now. Everyone in town keeps congratulating her over coming back to visit her new lover all the time. Are you kidding me? All her talk about being a proud and noble Tamlin, and she has time to keep lovers? Well, I guess lover. I don't know what snort to do with it, so give him like a pig snort. I don't even know what to think about it. Or like a neigh or something we could give him. You can't take what rumors say too seriously. It's not like she ever confirmed any of them herself. And even if what they say is true, that's between her and her lovers, right? If they're all okay with it, who are we to judge? Well, true. Love or not, crimes are crimes. But this is also the land of the Fae, and we know different areas have their own, very different rules. Still, now that we've come this far, we can't leave without seeing her. If you're scared, Red Rabbit, it's okay. You can wait here. Besides, we're the ones who wanted to talk to her. No, it's okay. I've come this far with you, and I'm not about to part ways now. Besides, I can't help if she sets her sights on me as her next dish. That's just a burden someone as popular with all ages as me has to bear. So if things should take a turn for the worst, I can at least be bait, I mean, a meat shield for the rest of you, while you make your escape. A meat shield? That's a lot of meat. Now come, let us be off to the demon's lair. I was certainly not afraid of any horrific Fae-eating black dog. He's totally afraid. He's totes afraid. Castoria is just the more interesting, funny, snarky, likable version. Yeah, but the thing is that, like, one thing about, like, Atoria, though, is, like, especially if you're only into Fate, or even if you watch the Fate animes, there really isn't much lore about Atoria, other than the original route, the original Fate Stay Night. There isn't really much background or lore about her, and even in that, there still isn't a great deal of, like, background and lore to do with original Atoria. So her story really hasn't really been fleshed out properly. Unless you've read the original visual novels, when you get a bit more investment in their history, just watching the anime alone of the original Fate, or playing FGO, doesn't really flesh out her character or her story, and the struggle she goes through in her personality. As where Castoria, the entire LB6 is about her. So of course it's going to flesh out, you know, her niches, her, you know, her personality, you know, her remarks and everything like that. So, you know, it's a little bit of an unfair comparison. So I understand why people say original Atoria is boring, because, you know, if you've read the visual novels, you might be a bit more interested in her, but if you're just from an anime FGO standpoint, there's no real lore behind her. No background stories, not many events are about her, you know, so there's not a great deal, unless you're talking about Salter or something. But, you know, Castoria is, the LB6 is, like, tailored all about her, so, you know, of course they're going to really flesh out the story and whatnot. So it's a little bit of an unfair judgment, really. Really. Streamer is actually a closeted Lolly fan? Apparently I am, yeah, I am a big Lolly fan. Yo, what's up, Lolly? Literal bar fight. LB6 says, oh, yeah, what's up, Dory? Yeah, it does. What's this, Sonny? Snorting horse, really funny. Okay, let's listen to this. I can't make that sound. I can't do that. That's like he's rolling R's for his nose. Yally! I can't do that horse sound. It's like a... I can't do it. I can't do that horse sound. Welcome to Manchester, everyone. What a wonderful surprise to see you taking me up on my request less than a day after I made it. Like that? Oh, damn. Red Rabbit fell in love with the bar guest. Gorgeous. Who in the world would call such a beautiful lady horrific? I see now that you are nothing less than a true noble, nay, a true champion. Personally, I, Red Rabbit, feel as though I've just been hung out to dry in the final corner. Then thank you for your kind words. May I ask who this FanClan fairy is? Don't worry about him. He's just another hapless horse. Happy Cat, would you mind taking Red Rabbit outside for a bit? Or Red outside for a bit? Sure thing. Come on, Red Rabbit. Let's get you out to the yard. I noticed there was a fun-looking plaza out there. It's called a paddock, Habitat. Ah, there really is nothing like a clan mansion. They always have so many luxuries, even when the owner has no particular plans to use them. Thanks for the warm welcome. Of course, it is incumbent upon every good lord to show their guests proper hospitality. All the more so, when it was I who invited you to begin with. If anything, I should be thanking you. Anyway, I'm glad you let us in here without even patting us down. Now that we know for sure that you don't mean to fight us, we can relax and get down to, Barghest? I'm afraid you are mistaken in that. Well, I certainly bear you no ill will. As you can see, I do have every intention of fighting you. Huh? What's the meaning of this, Barghest? Would you kindly stay out of this? My business is with you. Hino, Master of Chaldea, and Leonardo da Vinci, her faithful servant. I know this is unbecoming, but I would like to ask you with all respect for a duel. Would you be so kind as to show me your strength once again? I get it. She wants to see her for herself how strong Chaldea is. Now I see. You want to find out if Chaldea can walk the walk before we talk the talk, huh? I like smug Da Vinci. I gather you won't just trust us unless we can prove we're able to beat you without the Child of Prophecy's help. That is true, yes. But more than that, I am interested in you, Hino. I want to see just how far a mere human can go against us, fairies. No. I'm going to see for myself whether your victories so far have been more than a fluke. We've got to beat her up again. In the house? Apparently so, Oni. I mean, it's a fairy house, right? They can probably just snap their fingers and it'll heal. Snap their fingers! Should we actually use Vinci for this? Guess we will. Oh. So it's a proper Chaldea battle. Huh. Should we bring Castoria anyway? She's like, don't you dare bring Castoria. I want the Child of Prophecy left out of this. Okay, we'll leave the Child of Prophecy out of this. Okay. We'll totally leave the Child of Prophecy out of this. Should we do that, chat? That would be funny, right? She's like in disguise or something. I think we really should bring an archer, though. We have to bring Da Vinci. I think we really should bring an archer. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Na, 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 na. We could bring this. Tristan rematch? Tristan's fucking dead, Sean. Once the servant dies, he can't come back. I don't think my Tristan's level 1. Not my OG Tristan, I don't think, is he? No, my Tristan's fully leveled, Sean. I mean, Oni. Thank you very much. Maybe his skills might not be, but... the one that matters. But that's not a rematch then. Sean was talking about the original Tristan when she killed him in that human ranch. When she fucking murdered him in cold blood. Frickin' murdered him in cold blood. When the murderage happened. Let's just try this. The murderage. Why does Kudako look better in every single Mystic Code compared to the male version? Why is Billy level 69? Just because. I don't know, man. I just left him there for some reason. I thought it was funny at the time and I never changed it. She is kind of pretty in her own way, the Barcast, though. She's a big woman, but... what does she got? Creature attack when an enemy is defeated. Okay, so we can't let anyone die. Really? Well, this is a definite bar break right here with these face cards we have. Yoroshiku! Apply debuff immunity and restore HP per turn. Increase MP gauge for yourself. Just against just an invasion right applies rate increase for yourself. Doesn't she have an MP up for everybody? Increase MP strength and slightly increase MP gauge or increase MP charge level 1 when used for all allies. Increase MP strength and slightly increase MP gauge and increase MP charge 1 for all allies. Okay, so we'll save that for the next one then, I guess. We don't use that now. We have Orion bonk the shit out of her. No, I did mean OG Tristan. He should have a chance to avenge his death. Somebody okay when Oni eat people, and she's not an Oni. Kaiho. Oh, she's draining me again. She's sucking me dry. Help! Help! She's... wait, what the fuck? Wait. This is not fair. Why is she MPing right away? Are we dead? Are we dead? Well, that's just rude. That's very rude. That's very rude. That's very rude, woman. I mean, at least we can... I mean, we're just gonna wreck her face here, though. I need one crit. What's the chances? I want to save the crit stars for the next... because he's got guts, so we'll be able to survive this. Even if she MPs. Come on, one crit, please. There we go. And then I can use the stars to give me... enough to crit next one. He's got 21 stars and I've got the Mystic Code to give me another... oh. Oh. Okay. Sure. Very anticlimactic. Sure. She took one seal to MP just like you can use one seal to do the same. Yeah, I didn't expect her to MP though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go feed my cat real quick. Like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna put some food in her bowl. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, chat, we back. Kitten has been fed. I'm using my rice cooker for the first time today. When we take our interlude, before we take it like an hour or two break, before we do like the night stream, I'm going to use my rice cooker for the first time. Cook me some rice. I only got like a small one. Just enough for like 1 or 2 people sort of thing. It's cool as well because the packet of rice I got, I paid 52 pence for it. 52 pence. And it's going to last like probably a month because it's like a big pack. So cooking your own rice in the long run is just so much cheaper than just buying like packet rice or whatever. Like some microwavable rice. And because it's a rice cooker as well, it takes like half an hour to cook. It's really easy. You just wash the rice off, shove it in the rice cooker. Takes like 15 minutes to cook. Then you let it cool for like 10 minutes, and then this rice cooker keeps it warm for like 6 hours, I think. 6 hours later. Six hours later. Na, 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 na. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna have to sign into this again. Ah, my keyboard's not working. Turn it off. Sorry for the stop and starting today, chat. I usually try to do this stuff off stream, like all the commission stuff off stream, but sometimes it can't be helped because they're just not on. They're just not available any other time of the day. By the way, which days of the week we plan to do the we're pretty flexible. Any days other than Wednesdays and Sundays, because I wanted to stream it. Or I mean, we could do it Sunday, I guess. And I wouldn't stream it. Any other day other than Wednesday, I guess. I'm pretty good. So far it's just me, Chen, and Akiro. I'm pretty flexible any day other than Wednesday because I watch anime with the cuties. I guess I could still do... Actually, we could do it after I watch anime with the cuties. But it might be a bit late then. So let's just say any day other than Wednesday and preferably not Sundays. It would be cool to stream it, but it doesn't have to be streamed. I would like to stream it though. So, yeah. What days are you usually available, sir? Na, 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 na. Non-Shunan Shin Kimichi Cup needs 10-5. What the hell is that? Time to have Lolot Nuke or LB6 free quests. Aw, shit. Free quartz. Aw, shit. By the... Oh, damn, cutesy. Wait, what's a cutesy? Can I look at that? So someone is, right? Because depending on what day I may be able to join. Well, we can be flexible. Because we're... Oh, that is a really cutesy. Holy shit. That is adorable. What the fuck? That is really cute. I want that. I want that CE. Well, because there's no... Because we don't have a... We don't have a static group. Right now, it's just me and Chen for sure. Akiro wants to join, but we're not sure on that yet. So, it's just me and Akiro. Me and Chen for 100% sure. I think Akiro is pretty flexible too. So, because... It could be any day. We don't have to have specific days. Like, let's just say, like, 1 week you're available Tuesday and Wednesday. We can raid Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's say the next week you're available Monday and Friday. We can do Monday and Friday. We can be pretty flexible, Sarah, because there's only like 3 of us right now. There's only 2 guaranteed, 3 possibly, 4 maybe. I think Floaty might have liked to join as well. I need to talk to him about it because he's a little under-leveled, but yeah, well, it doesn't have to be Tuesday. We can just do like Mondays and Fridays or something, or Fridays and Saturdays. Doing 2 days back-to-back might be better for progression. So doing it every week, like Friday and Saturday, I think I'd prefer that. I'd prefer it being back-to-back because that way... Or maybe like with only a day gap, like Thursday and Saturday. Thursday and Saturday, Friday and Saturday, something like that would be nice. Close days to each other. Maybe. But we can work it out. If you're interested, just let me know when you're usually available in Discord in the Final Fantasy XIV section. Let me know your availability. Well, this has been a day of extremes. Whoa. These gonichi are, as I say, gonochi are so good. I love how versatile potatoes are, no matter what world they come from. These oysters were amazing too. I was a little shocked when they came out on that huge plate, piled up to the ceiling, but damn if I could eat these things forever. Don't let the fancy presentation fool you. It's not nearly as impressive as it looks. Just look at all those meat pies dominating the table. There must be enough here to cover Garrus' entire shield. That makes pretty clear how vain Baggy is. He's obviously trying to break our concentration by overwhelming us with quantity and flourishes. Won't work on me though. So you're not aware that you're taking a bite of a meat pie even as you speak. Oh man, this is really good. There, I changed back to my usual armor, now that I'm done with both fighting and cooking. I do hope you like the food. I apologize that I couldn't make anything more than these simple dishes. Normally, I would have had my chefs do the cooking, but I had to give them a leave of absence as part of my house arrest. You mean, you made all this yourself? That's right, but it's nothing too impressive. I merely imitated flour-based human culinary techniques and drilled them into me. It's a far cry from the gourmet cuisine they serve in Camelot. Huh? Huh? Is that so? I didn't think you Tamlin were so domestic. It must be hard being the lord of a hick town like this if you have to do your own cooking. Your own cooking? I don't understand. Shouldn't everyone who plans to get married someday be able to do all manner of housework? Okay, let's not go to that path any further. Besides, we have other things to talk about. Everything was great, but I think we should get down to business. Poor Victoria. Poor Victoria, dude. Indeed. Now that we've come this far, I will be completely frank with you. I love how everyone kind of bullies her in a cute way and she's so self-conscious. It makes it really, like, relatable to her characteristics and everything. Any day as of now, since I'm not working, but might change soon. Well, again, Shen, Saru, I'm flexible. It's down to you guys. I'm sure we can figure something out a day or two that'll mix for all of us. And we could even do it on the fly. Like, okay, you know, like update it on every Monday or something. Like, okay, I'm able to raid XX day this week. You know, I only need like 24-hour notice usually to be able to know what day to raid, just so I can prep a bit and read up and whatnot, and refresh the memory. Indeed, now that we've come this far, I will be completely frank with you. I want to keep the residents of Britain safe. That is why I pledged my horn to Her Majesty. But Her Majesty does not share that goal. In fact, she is actively working to worsen the Great Calamity. She cares only for the fairy Britain itself, not for the Fae who inhabit it. So here is my proposal to you, Child of Prophecy. If you mean to ring the bell of pilgrimage, so that you may truly save Britain, I am willing to fight for your cause. If need be, I will even rise up against the Queen herself, during the Battle of Camelot, that is now sure to come. You're serious about this, aren't you? I don't mind having you on board, but what about your pride as a knight? You really want to join our side, even after you destroyed the human ranch and burned down the Welsh forest at the Queen's command? That's right. Even if it is too little, too late, I still wish to join you. As to my crimes, you are welcome to convene a court-martial after the Battle of Camelot. Rest assured that I will expect no mercy. I will accept whatever punishment fits my crimes. But first, I want you to promise me one thing. Hino, Da Vinci, you have both said that it is possible for Fairy Britain residents to immigrate to proper human history. If that is true, and you are willing to tolerate fairies living among you, then I would ask that you please give the matter some thought. Her Majesty has already told me that our Britain is what is known as a lost belt. A world that was meant to disappear, to make way for proper human history. I believe it. I have no doubt that this Britain should never have come to exist. What makes you say that, Barghest? You want to protect Britain, right? So why do you think it should never have existed? Aren't those two ideas mutually exclusive? Because we fear this land. Every one of us. I suspect you could ask any fairy in the land, and they would give the same answer. Wait, they fear the land? Because we fear this land. Oh god. Okay, there's something deep going on in the background. At any rate, under Queen Morgan's reign, every fairy will perish by the end of the year. I naturally have no notion of what our lives would be like under the Child of Prophecy's reign. But if there should be fairies who, under her reign, wish to move outside the world, I hope you would take them in. If worst comes to worst, and this Britain really does disappear, I could ask for nothing more than to have the fairies born here live in your world. What do you think, Technical Advisor? I think it's a great idea. In fact, I can't come up with a single reason to refuse. Wait. We've got to remember, right? I said this last stream. We've got to remember that all the fairies in this Britain, while some of them do work with humans, they still think they're all superior to humans and humans are slaves to them. So if you just chuck like 1,000 fairies from this lost belt into our world and we restore proper human history, those fairies are going to be like, humans, you be my bitch, you do as I say. And if we say no, they're going to cause all manner of chaos because the fairies are so goddamn strong on this lost belt. I mean, fairies in general, in lore, and even in proper human history are pretty strong, right? But the fairies in proper human history are very short and far between. Like, there isn't many of them. And they're being managed by the bell tower. But if you just all of a sudden have like thousands of fairies into the equation, I'm not sure that would work, man. I don't know how that would work in proper human history. There'd be chaos and war all over again. The stone border is big enough to hold up to 500 refugees. They would have to live there until we resolve the bleached earth phenomenon, of course. But as long as they're okay with that, they should be able to get by on the border just fine. Besides, this is exactly what the stone border was designed for. It's a modern-day Noah's Ark. While there aren't very many of them, there have been a few vessels like the Proper Human History, or that in Proper Human History, that served as literal lifeboats to preserve the future of the species they carried. 500 ain't a whole lot compared to the fairy population at large, though. You gonna be okay with that, Barghest? Yes. Saving even a small number is far better than failing to save anyone. As long as you remember this promise. No, my wish. Then I will gladly become a filthy turncoat for your cause. Of course, I am sure Sir Gawain would think poorly of me for this. However, briefly I use his name. I admit the very idea of betraying one's lord must be unthinkable to him. Gawain, would you have some choice words for you, but he'd also be proud of you. Yeah, let's give that. I like that one. What fear? I see. So he really would scold me. But I have to ask, are you sure about this, Barghest? Never mind the politics. Are you sure you can trust your enemies? Trust us, your enemies? I'm sure. You said something like this before yourself, you know. Even if the world is about to disappear, you didn't want to let what might come tomorrow ruin today. She remembered. And you were exactly right. Instead of worrying what might happen tomorrow, I should focus on what I can do today. Bro. Weird, like... Victoria's gonna have a major character crisis in a minute. Like, she's meant to be the hero of this story, and I think she realizes that she's, like, not fit for it right now, and we're just, like, taking over and doing all the things. We need to step back a bit. We're getting everyone to join us, but because we're doing it. It's not what Atoria is doing, it's what we're doing. And you can see it every time we have a conversation, it does like a screenshot to her where she's like, she's in pain because she's like, God damn it, I can't do this, I'm not like them. They're better suited, you know? Yo, what's up, Beast? Beastdool? Thank you for the follow, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for clicking that follow button. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. Alright. I can't possibly turn you down at this point. Forgetting for a moment, how in the world am I going to explain this to Oberon? Camlin Barghest, if you really want to help the child of prophecy, you can do so in Camelot. Once the fighting over there begins, you're to refrain from attacking the Round Table army. That part is absolutely non-negotiable. Aside from that, well, if you like neutralizing some of the Queen's army for us, I'm not going to stop you. Anyway, those are my only instructions. Any thoughts, Barghest? I'm surprised. You didn't ask me to open the castle's gate from the inside for you. Did I not say you need not hold back on my behalf? I know, but I just don't trust you enough to rely on you for something so crucial. All you have to do is fight within your means. We can break down the gates ourselves. Good point. If I were lying, you would certainly be in dire straits if you trusted me to open the gates for you. You've made the right choice, but I must admit, I didn't expect you to be so severe. Personally, I don't think it's going to come to that. By the way, on a much lighter subject. Yes, I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Could you introduce us to your significant other? Yeah, I'd love to meet them too. We've heard all about it in town. They say you come back to Manchester all the time, just so you can spend time with your new squeeze. It's not all the time. I just come here as often as I can. Oh, she's blushing. That's cute. Look at her. It's really cute. Besides, he's not my significant other at all. He's just a human boy I take care of. I only love the strong. I would never even dream of taking a lover as weak, incapable, and devoid of a future as him. You sure about that? They say love is blind for a reason. You could just be as well end up falling in love with the last person you'd suspect. I could? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that proper human history's culture is so advanced. But, I digress. Adonis is very weak. He's been sickly all his life. He's currently recuperating here in my mansion. While he was very excited to meet you when I told him about you, Shino, I'm afraid he's been struggling with an unrelenting coughing fit recently. And I haven't been able to get him the medicine he needs, thanks to the imminent great calamity. So I want to at least let him get all the rest he needs. That said, I would be very grateful if you could come here to meet him after the Battle of Camelot. I may not be able to come back myself, but I know you would all get along very well. Why don't we just go get the medicine for him? Gotcha. Sorry for the uncouth request. I guess fairies aren't the only people you want to keep safe. Of course not. I may not hesitate to disciple uneducated humans, but... Discipline? I can't read it again. Of course not. I may not hesitate to discipline uneducated humans, but even that is no more than the basic training humans need to survive in this world. Fairies and humans are two halves of one whole. You cannot treat them separately. Protecting fairies means doing the same for humans. Well, this has been a really productive talk. I'm glad we stopped by Manchester. I think this has been a good respite for you too, Artoria. You must have enjoyed getting to walk with the old fairy friend of yours, right? Getting to talk. I said walk. Blech. Sure, you might have been acting huffy, but you clearly enjoyed the meat pies, seeing how you ate so many. A respite? Hardly! This wore me out even more than the acting the Child of Prophecy around the round table. Now if we're done here, let's get going already. We still have to make it to the Lake District by nightfall. The Lake District? I see. So you're going to Orkney. There may not be very many moors up north, but each individual moors there is stronger than what you are accustomed to. And those in the Lake District are especially strong at that. Be careful out there. Thanks for the heads up. Got it. See you later then. What is it, Barghest? Still got something on your mind? Yes. I was just thinking about the relationship between master and servant you told me about during our meal. Her Majesty has told me about servants as well. Servants are spirit beings that are retrieved from the chronicle of human history, a place beyond time, known as the Throne of Heroes. They come into being when their master summons them for a particular purpose. These servants then stay by their master's side, and should their master die, they vanish. Do I have that all correct? Pretty much, yeah. Why? Then it doesn't make sense. What? A servant would obey a master when the master's weaker? I've wondered about that too, but no, that isn't what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about Beryl Gut. He claims that Queen Morgan is a servant he summoned himself. But Queen Morgan has never called Beryl Gut her master. And above all, he only came to Fairy Britain a few months ago, while Morgan has been queen for over 2,000 years. That's what doesn't make sense. Her Majesty was alive and well before this man came along. Unless... Is it possible to summon a servant version of a currently living person? Honestly, I've been wondering about that too. I can think of one possibility. There have been a few cases where the future forms of a heroic spirit with exceptionally complex histories have been summoned in the present day, while their original selves were still alive. And since in proper human history, Morgan was known to have 3 separate personalities, it could be that one of them was summoned here. But of course, if that were the case, it would also mean that there are 2 Morgans here in Fairy Britain. Oh shit, or what about if there is only one because the one he summoned killed the one that was in Fairy Britain, and that's why the Morgan that the fairies knew who was helping them is different from the one that's reigning now. Like, what if the original Morgan here was the good Morgan? Beryl Gut summoned the bad Morgan personality, and then fucking killed the good Morgan. Right? Huh? Because Beryl Gut's a fuck. And he would do something like that. Why was she good? Because she was ruling after the fairies, and they've said in the... They've hinted at... They've not said directly, but they've said in... They've said in the story lots of times that Morgan's been ruling for 2,000 years, and no one's opposed her because her rule was just. She was ruling fairly. But it's only over the last recent years, or couple months, that they want to overthrow Morgan because she's not ruling well anymore, and they think it's her time to step down. Now, that would only make sense if what I said comes into truth, where Beryl Gut summoned Morgan from either one of the 3 other personalities or our proper human history Morgan, because she was evil, and then killed the original Morgan of this Lost Belt and made Beryl Gut's servant take the place. And that's when, you know, that's when she's just trying to send calamities in the past, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I just like inserting the theory here and there. But of course, if that were the case, it would also mean there are 2 Morgans here in Fairy Britain. I don't suppose you've seen any signs of a second Morgan, or even heard rumors to that effect. No, I haven't. There is only one Queen Morgan, and she is not a servant. I have served Her Majesty for 200 years. I am absolutely certain she is a fairy. That's why I wish to ask you about this. Is this Beryl Gut truly Morgan's master? That gave some food for thought, isn't it? Thinkering. Please stop speculating and read. Yeah, but it's fun to speculate every once in a while, Jeeks. It gives me a chance to have a break from reading and just, like, talk to my community, right? Because my community mostly know not to say any spoilers and just do emotes or something. It's just nice to theorize a little bit. Not reading into it too deep. You're right. In the past, I used to talk too deep. You're right. In the past, I used to sit here and theorize for like half an hour or something and get distracted. But I'm trying to limit it and just do like the odd little thinkering here and there. Just a little bit. When you think, you don't read and don't progress. Yeah, but it's nice to think just a little bit. Circumstantial change. Confirmed. The price has now been paid. I have a proposal for you, chosen ones. An offer for those of you who were cast aside. If you desire acclamation, then choose rebirth. If you desire indolence, then choose eternal sleep. It makes no difference to a god. It makes no difference? Well, it sure as shit makes a difference to me whether I live or die. Living inevitably means struggling, while dying takes those struggles right off your plate. I've always preferred to keep things simple. I can't even dance if I've got too much on my mind. Acclaim, power, the future of humanity, being the best version of myself I can. Fact is, I don't care enough about myself to get worked up about any of that. Okay, Mr. Foreign God, I hear you, but before I give you my answer, can you tell me one thing first? I asked him if there was anything in this world that actually mattered to me. And he answered me without a second thought. Guess that's a god for you. Ew, we have to do Barrel Gut backstory? Ew. Hey, Kirstaria, you made it back to life too, huh? Well, hey, that's awesome. I thought I'd be the first one out, but I guess I was dead wrong. I mean, we're talking about a foreign god here, right? One who says he's going to refute all of human history. I figured the only ones who'd jump out of a sweet offer like that would be me, Pepperoncino, or David. Not at all. I have as much desire as the next person. What could be more enticing than the prospect of creating a new human history? You'd have to be mad to refuse. Well, damn, I stand corrected. So you've finally shown your true colors, huh, Wadime? I mean, there's been times before when I couldn't believe the stuff that came out of your mouth, but still. Anyway, you've got a real nice smile now. I like it. It's a big relief. That smile says, I'm going to abandon all of humanity to their deaths, so I can be the king of the goddamn world. If you were all broken up about this whole pretending to be one of the good guys, then I'd have had some serious reservations about sticking with you. Do I really seem that different now than I did before? Nope, you don't. That's why I'm happy about this. You've actually been off your rocker this whole time. Oh, well. At least I already know, on some level, that the members of Team A misunderstood me in many ways. Huh? Hey, don't get all gloomy on me. I like this new you. So what do you want me to do, Wadime? You're the team leader, yeah? And hey, now I finally get what the whole crypto thing was all about. That's right. You were brought into the Singularity repair missions for emergency contingencies, weren't you? You know about our secret Sirius lights and how to use them. You also know that they're designed to deliver the decisive blow to ensure the preservation of humanity. When the foreseen singularities appear in the 7 points in human history, we expect them to. Huh? I thought only me and Malmesbury knew about the Sirius lights. Guess you did too, huh? Or maybe the foreign god told you. Either way, you sure cut my work out for me. Well, you guessed it. I'm the cleanup guy. It's my job to dispose of anyone thinking about deserting their posts. So what are you going to do with me now? Gonna kill me here? When we're all alone? As to not wreck the team morale? No. I don't think your ruthlessness could be useful. I want to use it. No, I think your ruthlessness could be useful. Damn. Eventually, everyone from Team A will be resurrected and assigned a lost belt. From there, the foreign god will give us a ticket, each potentially to become the king of the world in exchange for growing our lost belt's tree of emptiness. And I would like you to tear your ticket up. You don't mind, right? It's not as though that ticket would actually be good for anything. However, you can't be reckless about it. You'll need to do it in secret, while making it seem as though you're still giving it an honest try. Huh? Hang on. You're telling me to betray the foreign god too? And what was that about tearing up my chance to become the king of the world? Are you shitting me with... You'll be assigned to the Isle of Britain. I took the liberty of choosing it for you. I assume you don't mind it being your homeland. And if I do? Not even Marisbury was this unilateral about decision-making, you know. I see. Unfortunately, now that I've already brought this up, I can't pretend it never happened. If you refuse, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to kill you. What? Seriously? So I got no choice in this? Thank you, Beryl. I'm glad we understand one another. You're the only one I can ask to do this. Oh, so this is why this motherfucker shivved Wadime in the back then. I don't know what that lost boat is like, But I do know Britain is crucial to the magecraft world. There's no telling what could happen if the foreign god were to inhabit something which came from there. It's the only one lost belt that must be cut down before it can grow to maturity. How you choose to go about it is your business, but basically, you just want me to slack off like I've always done, right? Okay, pal, you got it. Besides, I never had much interest in competing to be the king of the world anyway. This gig's way more up my alley. That said, Wadime, this is still a deal we're making, so I expect you to keep your end of it too. Once you become the king of the world, you'd better make sure I live it up in the lap of luxury, alright? So I guess he fucking stabbed Wadime in the back then because he actually does want to become the king, right? And he didn't want to be Wadime's bitch. Shit, there really isn't a goddamn thing here, is there? Well, apart from the phantasmals and fairies and the sort of nasty beasties running around. How's a place like this going to be any threat to human history? I guess even Wadime gets it wrong every now and... No. Wait. I remember that look on his face. Whatever's here, he was positive it was going to be a problem. Maybe he knew about something funky going down in London. The rest of us didn't. Ah well, no sweat off my back. That just makes my job even easier. Now I can take care of the Tree of Emptiness without anyone getting into my way. Speaking of which, I should probably go about summoning my servant. Thanks for making sure each cryptor could summon at least one servant, Marisbury. I mean, it was the least you could do after inscribing us with something as dangerous as the Sirius Light, but still. Of course, I don't know exactly what kind of servant I'm going to get. But I think I can make a pretty good guess. Whoever I summon, my only condition is that they're capable of destroying the world. Ah, shit. I am Morgan Le Fay, the Fairy Queen, a ruler. I have come in response to your summons. You there, descendant of witches, are you my master? Oh shit. Wait, yeah, she said ruler, right? Wait, actually, wait, did she mean that as a class? Or a ruler isn't a ruler of a nation? Oh shit, so where is this then? So wait, then again, we've not actually fought against this Morgan, so we actually don't know what class she is. We haven't actually fought against this Morgan. Let me catch up with chat real quick a little bit. Yo, what's up, Dubelia? Dubelia? How you doing, dude? Or Dudette? No thoughts, head empty. Hello, how's everyone's Oberon summons? Yeah, Jinx already told you, pretty bad. Yeah, cat smack Barrow. I'm glad we have Fede to keep Barrow in check with the cat smash. He looks like he's in that liminal space game with a narrator talking about the developer. The beginner's guide. Nah, his class really isn't in the banner. Streamer Wadime would have been anything but a king. That was going... that was kind of the point. Okay. So he stabbed Wadime in the back because Wadime lied to him. Because obviously, you know, he thought Wadime was going to be a king and give him a life of luxury. But Wadime is actually trying to just beat the foreign god ass. So Barrow was like, "You bitch, you lied to me! Shiv." No, Barrow didn't want everyone to be gods. That would take away from his meaning to live. Oh, I see. Ah, that was a good nap. I knew I made the right choice stopping here before heading home to Darlington. Whoops. Sorry, Queenie. Didn't realize you were still hard at work on the throne all by your lonesome. Still, don't you think it's time you chilled out just a bit, Morgan? The Tree of Emptiness is dead. Cursed Gyre was our biggest enemy, and we defeated him too. The foreign god never got a hold of the spirit origin she wanted, and she never will now. There's nothing for us to be afraid of. We've practically already won. So why not just relax? It's not like the child, it's not like Chaldea or the Child of Prophecy are any threat to you, right? Of course not. I've never considered either of them to be my enemy. My only enemies are the humans who once rejected me, and the Isle of Britain that would reject the fairy Britain I've created. Proper human history itself is my enemy, and so I will not relinquish my throne until it has been truly, utterly destroyed. Know this, Barrel Gut. The fault for Baba and Sith's failure in Gloucester lies in part with you. If you are so inept as to be unable to babysit a child, I will be forced to reconsider your position as both my husband and master. Tell Bawan Sith she has had her final chance. I have clearly been too soft on her. It is time she learned to carry herself in a manner befitting of my heir. Whatever you say, Morgan. She'd be a lot happier to hear that from you, but I guess that's too much to ask. You don't really love anyone, so there's no chance you'd allow an heir to take over for you. Man, I almost feel sorry for her. How do you even say that name? Bahoban Sith? Bahoban Sith? We're just gonna call her Sith. Being adopted by a woman as cold-hearted as you. Bahoban? Bahoban? He literally says it when he stabs him in the back. Nah, man, that sounds boring as fuck. Eat shit. Yeah, I remember now. Sometimes it just takes like a memory joltage. Baoban or something? Baoban. Baoban. Ah, I hit my mic. Sorry, chat. Hopefully I didn't make it too much of a loud noise. A Baoban Sith. Oh, this is another fragment. This is another... Is that another message? Bruh. Na na na. Na 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 na. Hello, every Nyan. Yo, Mizar, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Hopefully you've been alright. Booba Sith? Foot fetish Sith? Something like that. Meow, meow, meow. Fragment 8. I might do another chapter when I get back from, you know, because I'm starting a new stream schedule where I do like 4 to 5 hours in the morning, take an hour, and it was about an hour and a half break to cook some food, see to my cat, and do some house stuff, and then come back for like an evening stream. I might do like another node when I get back if it's not too long before we play some like War Thunder Return and just chill out. That's some Final Fantasy 14 and whatnot. After the incident at the pit, Mash and Asek began investigating ruins all around Britain. Their only leads were the stories passed down within the Mirror Clan and the murals left by the Rain Clan. And so, they set out from west to east on a great adventure in search of written records left behind by humans. Between running into Moors, getting attacked by anti-Londinium fairies, and fighting the occasional giant monster when Asek felt like it, things weren't always easy. But when all was said and done, these travels became lovely memories, of course. It helped that Mash was always so strong and awesome no matter what. Wait, this has to be Happy Trot writing in our diary, right? Or Todorot, sorry, since we're back in the past. Todorot. Hey Mash, didn't you call me by some weird name when we first met? I guess I did. I'm sorry. You, look so much like someone else I knew that it just slipped out. Really? There's someone else out there who looks just like me? What are they like? I only spent a little time with her, but that was enough for me to know she's a wonderful person. She's brave and kind and dependable, and she spent a lot of time in her workshop making all sorts of clothes. Her name is Habitrot. She's a very happy fairy who wants nothing more than to be the friend to brides everywhere. Whoa! So there's a fairy like that in the future, huh? I guess her name does sound a lot like mine. Maybe it's a fake name, like Asek's. Maybe she's trying to cover up her true name. That's enough, Mash. You agreed not to tell us much about the future, remember? You're right. I'm sorry. I thought it would make Todorot happy, so I didn't stop to think about what I was doing. Gotcha. You can be pretty careless sometimes, huh? Mash, I'm sorry too. Still, I like the idea of being a friend to brides everywhere too. That sounds like a great life to me. Dude, Harry Trot's too cute. Well, they had a lot of conversations like that, so I thought I'd include one for prosperity. Anyway, their search through the ruins lasted about 5 months. Does it? Posterity, yeah. They didn't learn much, but they didn't give up either. Wait, Mash has been here for 5 months on her own? They kept doggedly pursuing the threads of Britain's history, and eventually arrived at the priestess's prophecy. Bro, Mash has been here for 5 months, dude. And did she not care about going home anymore? Is she just like, whatever, I guess I'm here now. Mash can adapt to her situation and her surrounding, like, incredibly well. It was Britain's first prophecy of destruction, a curse left behind by the first human, the priestess of the enshrined deity. It predicted that there would be 4 major wars, named the 4 Seasons, but the War of Winter had not yet happened. They never did find out what it meant. Really, all we got from our expedition was a lot of fun memories. And while I know I've already written this down several times, let me remind you once again that this took place in Fey Era 400. Now, there were only a few days to go until the coronation at Londinium, which would decide the fate of the Fey of all of Britain. And as one of the key figures in that coronation, Asek needed to return to the castle, and soon. Streamer, did you know that if you travel to the past and then return to the future at the same time, that you were into the past, no time will have passed? Yeah, but you will still fucking age. Just because you go into the past doesn't mean you stop aging. If she's in the past for like 5 years, she's gonna be 5 years older, and come to the future 5 years older. Right? So she's kind of like losing her life in the past, and she's not allowed to really interact or do anything in the past. So she's kind of in a prison in a way. The Mashu that leapt through time. I mean, she didn't learn time travel yet? Oh, shit. Okay. There! And the needlework's all done! All I have to do now is make the embroidery motifs. I think I'll make a purple rose for Asek, and a blue rose for Mash. Let me see. You did a good job. I have no complaints. You've gone from crybaby to expert. This is why I love handicrafts. Although, I'm not sure about using embroidery for the brooch. Asek's going to be a queen, so she should have something that shines. I think a pattern of beads modeled after the world tree should do the trick. Here, give me that. Let me show you how it's done. Whoa, have you always been that good with your hands, Black Knight? You're like some sort of sewing master. Master? He's a sewing master. Totodot's changed so much since you came along, Mash, and it's all thanks to you. We've been together for hundreds of years, but I've never seen a side of her before, or this side of her before. I really am a terrible friend. I was so caught in the fighting, I never noticed what Totoro was going through, and she's always been there for me. Oh, no, it was nothing. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. And the only reason Totoro got interested in making clothes in the first place is the upcoming coronation. And she said she wanted to make you a gown so pretty that you'd be the fairest fairy in all of Britain. So I'm sure she would have gone on to become a great tailor even if I'd never shown up. Asek? Alright. I think you deserve to know at least a little of how I really feel. I'm no savior, Mash. All I want is to keep Britain itself alive. I no longer have any intention of saving all its fairies, or of protecting humans like you. Huh? What are you saying? You are protecting everyone. I've seen it myself. Here's the thing, Mash. For the last 3,600 years, I've been dispelling the calamities that appear every 100 years, and the great calamities that appear every 1,000. Before, when I said I would let the fairies handle the aftermath and go to sleep in a coffin, well, it wasn't the whole truth. The truth is, every time I saved them from a calamity, the fairies would come after me. I've never known a moment of true peace. The only thing I could ever do was run for my life. and hibernate for years at a time. I'm sure that, at the start, I really did want to build an ideal nation. But not now. Not anymore. Every time I decide to work harder, and finally get it right next time, I only ever end up having more stones thrown at me. I've been imprisoned, crucified, beheaded, drowned, burned. The only thing they haven't done is poison me. So by now, I stopped putting my hopes in fairies. Dude, that's brutal. What the fuck? My only companions are Todorod, the Black Knight, and Warnek. I'm not even sure about Uther. Warnek? Even they only see me as an important tool, nothing more. So I only fight to protect Britain for myself. It's the only place I belong. That's why I'm going to unify the fairies and give humans the right to build a kingdom. That's the Britain I want. The sort of story proper human history would never allow. I've never been Asek the Savior. I'm just Asek the Witch. But surely they must have been at least one good fairy, right? One who believed in you and understood you. Wasn't there ever a single fairy you generally wanted to help? No, there wasn't. Not a single one. That's why things turned out this way. Damn. Mash, you came here from an era of the High Queen. I don't know which faction you belong to in that time. I could never know, for I did. That would change what happens in the future. I've been... what's that? Vacillating? Vacillating? What the hell is that word? I didn't even know that word. I've been... vacillating? For a long time now about whether to kill you or save you. What the fuck? Hang on a minute, chat. We need to Google here. FGO use confusing words. Google Translate. English. What is this word, Google? Is it facilitating? Oh, it is vacillating. Okay. I don't know what that word means. Alternate or waver between different opinions or actions, be indecisive. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. Word popular during 1850. Thank you, Lasagna. Yeah, I know, right? I don't think I've ever heard this word in my entire life. I've been vacillating for a long time now about whether to kill you or save you. But I don't think it matters now. This is the Fey era, a history entirely of the Tree of Emptiness making. And as long as that tree exists, anything goes in this lost belt. No matter what may be added to this world, it will simply adjust its history to match. Things don't have to make sense in a world with a tree of emptiness. The reason Morgan was so cavalier about using the water mirror to send things back in time to the Fey era is her awareness that nothing which changed in the Fey era will affect the start of the era of the High Queen. So you're saying worlds created by the Tree of Emptiness can tolerate a fair number of discrepancies without falling apart? That's right. That's why I'm here. The Fey era is the last point in time where things can be so wibbly-wobbly. The moment you spoke of the era of the High Queen, I had a flash of insight as to how the future must have played out. She must have used all the magical energy she stored inside the Tree of Emptiness to transform this lost belt into a singularity. I still won't know why she chose to do that until the time comes, of course. But in the meantime, Mash, I can tell you that you can only exist while in the fairy... Wait, I can tell you that you can only exist while the fairy era lasts. In 400 years, at the start of the era of the High Queen, you'll disappear, whether you're still alive or dead. You do understand that, right? Yes, I arrived in Britain in the year 2019 at the era of the High Queen. Since I didn't exist in that era before that date, when the Tree of Emptiness dies. I swear, just because the Fey era's history can be changed, that doesn't give her the right to send every problem she can't handle back to the past and let nature disappear it for her. Morgan's kind of really funny. It's like, fuck, I can't deal with Mash, send it to the past. Fuck, I can't deal with this calamity, send it to the past. She's like burying her head in the sand with all of the issues she can't deal with. It's kind of funny. Funny, we use it a lot here in Brazil. Oh, you do? Oh, that's interesting. More as an expression Sita Valaciando Yamato. That's cool. You're not doing it properly, bro? Or get your shit together? Oh, that's cool. Didn't know you guys didn't use it. Yeah, and I'm English as well. I'm English, but my English isn't the best because of various issues, you know, but let's not get into that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that word. And I read a lot of visual novels too. I used to read a lot of visual novels, you know. I don't think I've ever heard that word. Maybe like one time and I've just like forgot about it, but... She can't, yeah, okay, let's read that again because that was funny. It doesn't give her the right to send every problem she can't handle back into the past, to let nature disappear for her. And now she started sending servants as well, as calamities? Unbelievable. That's just pathetic, is what it is. So I guess the least I can do is make things right. Since I'm mixed up in all of this too, it's my responsibility to send you back to the future you came from. Are you sure? No, wait, is that even possible? Is it possible? In a way, yes. It should work as long as there aren't any historical inconsistencies leading up to the calamity of Norwich in the year 2019, of the era of the High Queen. So how would you feel about hiding out at the farthest edge of the world, where no one will ever see you? Oh, I didn't think of that aspect. They're going to put Mash in like a hyperbolic time coffin or something. She's going to like sleep with Merlin, not literally, but figuratively, like in Merlin's world.